So the big question is how do health experts like you and I generate more income, impact more people, and create businesses that work around their lifestyle and serve their family at the highest possible level? If you want the answer to that question, then you're in the right place at the right time. Whether you're a dietitian, a nutritionist, or a nutrition coach, this is for you. My name is Dr. Javier Carlin, and I want to welcome you to the Practice Revolution. We are a movement that is revolutionizing the way private practices are built so you can practice on your terms. So go ahead and join us and follow along as we learn, apply, and share the top business growth strategies that we're using to grow our own business and to help you grow yours, using only the best insights and advice from top industry leaders. So thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the show. Beautiful, beautiful. What's going on, everyone? Super excited to be here with you today. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Javier Carlin. I am the co-founder of the Practice Revolution with my wife, Marissa Carlin. I'm a physical therapist. She is a registered dietitian. And yeah, we're in this group, we're in this community together, the Build Your Online Business community. If you are a dietitian or certified nutrition coach, I know we also have some healthcare professionals in here as well. You are in the right place at the right time. Super excited to be here with you today. We're doing something new, which I'm excited about. I've decided that for those that are inside of our communities group chat. So we have a community group chat called Tips to Build Your Online Business. For those people that are in that group chat, I'm actually going to be sending a weekly Zoom link to actually join me backstage. Okay, beautiful. So like I was mentioning, what we're doing on a weekly basis now. So every single week, Tuesday, 12 o'clock Eastern time, I'm here live with a special training, unless of course we're out of town or we've got some personal life stuff that we're working on, or some business stuff that we're doing as well. And so typically we just go live into the group, and you can be in the group chat, having a conversation with us, asking us questions. What we're going to start doing, we're going to test this new thing. For those people that are inside of our group chat, inside the community, whether it's on Facebook or on Instagram, I'm going to start sending out a reminder to actually join the Zoom room and be backstage here with me and the other members. What this is going to allow you to do, typically I have 30 minutes blocked off for this session. What we're going to do is we're going to spend an additional 5 to 10 minutes after, behind the scenes, answering specific questions around the training. Okay, so you're only going to get access to that if you are part of the group chat. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the secret to working less and making more in your nutrition business. If you would love to work less and make more money in your business, if you're like most people, okay, you might be in this position right now, okay? You might be working a job. You might be working 2 jobs, okay? It's possible that you're also a stay-at-home parent and you're trying to build your business on the side, okay? Perhaps you've gained some traction in your business if you've already started it and you have less time than you did when you were working for someone else. And if you're like most people we speak to, you started this business initially because you wanted more free time, not less. You wanted more free time to be able to relax, to spend time with your family and travel, okay? Along with, I'm sure, a laundry list of things that you would love to do. Now, what you probably found yourself doing instead is you found yourself spending too much time on admin tasks instead of doing what you actually love, which I think for most of you is actually working with the clients, being able to help them and help them transform their lives. You might be feeling tied down to your desk, managing your business. Maybe you're feeling tied down to your desk at work, okay? Either way, it doesn't feel good. And you didn't go into business to be at your computer screen 24/7. It's possible you're having difficulty scaling up due to your limited time and resources, okay? No matter whether you're just starting out or you're growing, there are points in your business where you might feel a little bit stuck. And perhaps part of that feeling is feeling unsure about how to integrate the latest technology in your practice. Okay. So, how many of you fall into one of these categories? Where are you at in your journey right now today? So, my question to you all is, have you ever felt this way? Because I know I felt this way for a very long time, and I don't want you to have to feel this way either. Okay. So, it's possible that you're willing to put the extra hours into your business, but sometimes you're just starting to think, how do I actually keep up with this forever? Because this is a lot, okay? Maybe you feel like you're doing repetitive tasks and you're left wondering, is there a better way? You feel pulled in multiple directions, everything seems important, and you're stuck in a cycle of just doing tasks every single day, and your to-do list gets longer and longer and longer, and you're not ever sure that it'll ever go away. And you might feel like you're approaching burnout. Okay. And one of those things, that I find interesting, because I've fallen into the trap as well, is saying everything's important, right? But that defies the very definition of a priority and importance, right? Not everything can be important at the same time. And last but not least, maybe you just want to feel more productive and efficient, working smarter, not harder. How many of you would love to be able to work smarter and not harder, right? You guys have been working hard long enough. Okay, it's time for some change. If you would prefer to work smarter, go ahead and put smarter in the chat. Okay, so here's what can happen. Okay, and I just want to share with you, because I've seen so many people fall into this trap, and I just want to make you aware. And sometimes that awareness and the truth can hurt, but you've probably heard the saying, right? The truth will set you free. Now, the second part to that saying that many people don't realize is that at first, it'll piss you off and it won't feel good. But that's many times the catalyst that we need, the pain that we need to be able to take action and move in the direction of our dream life, right? So, that if you don't fix these problems now, you risk burnout, which is the very reason why you want to leave your job in the first place, okay? You risk stagnant growth. So it's possible that you're in a position where you've gotten some clients, you've gained some traction, but you're feeling stuck. And no one likes to feel stuck, because you're either in life, you're either doing what? You're either growing or you're dying, right? And so stagnant growth is essentially not progressing, which is where a lack of fulfillment comes into play. When you think about it, at your job, if you're not feeling fulfilled, it's because you've stopped growing. You've reached a cap and there's no way out, right? And so in business, that lack of fulfillment and growth can happen when you get stuck, when you're not sure what to do next, right? And you might also risk falling behind in the competitive health and wellness market. Now, I'm here to tell you that yes, there are more online coaches than ever before. And so it is more saturated than it's ever been. With that said, the health and wellness industry, it's still a multiple billion-dollar industry. I think, I forgot the exact number, but hundreds of billions, okay? And so there's still opportunity for you there. Now, on the other side, okay, imagine if you were in a position where you could say, I've reclaimed my time. I finally feel like I have control over my day-to-day. I know what I'm doing, I know why I'm doing it, and it's the very thing I need to focus on to see growth in my business and also free up time in my life. What if you could say, I've streamlined my business and my clients are getting great results, meaning I'm working less, it's more efficient, and my clients are actually getting even better results than when I was working more, right? How cool would that be? I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, but it's possible, right? And how about if you were in a position where you say, we continue to grow, I continue to help more people, my business continues to grow in income, meaning I'm making more money for my family, for myself, to be able to contribute and donate to causes that I believe in. And I'm not working any harder. In fact, I'm working less than ever before. How cool would that be? Okay. So The question then becomes, what is the solution? Okay, what is the solution? I'm going to give you what I believe is one of the biggest solutions, okay, to these problems that you could ever find. Okay, now, is this the end all be all? The answer, no. Okay, this is a big part of it though, because over the past few years, we've likely have worked a lot less than many of you. Okay, and I don't say that to brag, it's just the fact, right? We've worked a lot less than many of you and have been able to produce significant amount of income and free time for ourselves, okay? To be able to spend more time with our family and the people that we care about. And so we're sharing this with you because number one, it's possible, okay? We were able to do it and we want you to be able to do it too, okay? So what we have to understand is that with this solution and with anything new that we take on and learn, it's going to come with challenges, right? It's going to come with a bit of a learning curve. It's going to come with some frustrations, okay? And so we have to accept that in order to get to the other side. A lot of people want more free time in their life. They want to be able to have time freedom and financial freedom. What happens though is that to get the time freedom, to get your time back and have control over your time someday means in the beginning, you're going to have to sacrifice some of your time. It means you're going to have to take some of that time, okay? And additional time that you might have now, especially if you're still working a job, you're going to have to take some of that extra free time that you have now and actually put it into work double time, but into a vehicle, which is your business, that has no limits. If you put additional work and effort into a job, you're capped, okay? You have to be there when you're told. You make as much money as they tell you can make. And that goes on for 10, 20, 30, 40 years until you retire, right? In a business, this is where the mindset is different. Yes, you might have to put more energy, effort, and time in the beginning, but over time, when done correctly, okay, you can set yourself up so that you don't have to work as hard. All right? It's a huge mindset shift. So what is the solution? Okay, what is the solution to reclaiming your time, to making sure that you continue to grow, not at the expense of your health, okay, and really put you in a position to succeed long term. Okay, we want longevity here, just like you want longevity for your clients. Okay, so what is the solution? It is creating systems and automations in your business. Okay, creating systems and automations in your business. And I'll explain what these are and why they're so important. So why is this important? The word is leverage, okay? So what is leverage? Okay, what is leverage? Leverage, and if you have leverage, is holding the advantage in a situation, okay, and putting yourself in a stronger position. As an example, okay, the word leverage comes from lever, and a lever is a tool for getting more work done with less physical force, okay? What's that famous quote? Was it Archimedes? Oh my goodness, I'm terrible with this stuff, but what is it? Give me a lever. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna butcher it. If someone knows the phrase, put it in the chat. But basically, if you give me a lever, I can move the world. All right, something along those lines. And that's exactly what this allows you to do. Okay. Now, leverage is composed of two core areas. Okay. There are two core areas that you can leverage. Okay. What are these areas? Can anyone guess? This is a guess. It's not a test. Can you guys guess? What are the two things that you can leverage in your business? Okay. The first thing that you can leverage in your business is people. Okay. People. Now, I know this might sound bad. Okay. Leveraging people, but it's what is being done to you right now. Okay. All of you are in business, whether you know it or not. Okay. It's just a matter of, are you working for someone else's business or are you working for your own business? But you're in a business. Okay. You're either being the one that's being used as leverage, or you can create the leverage. So how do you leverage people? You leverage people by hiring them. And when you hire someone, you don't have to hire someone full-time, you can hire them part-time. Okay. In fact, you can hire them so little that you hire them for 5 hours a week to get started with you as an independent contractor. They don't have to be a full W-2 salaried employee to start. Okay. But here's what happens, right? Because you see a lot of people accomplishing a lot of things and are wondering, how the heck do they do it? They're not human. How do they only have 24 hours in a day like I do? It's impossible. Think about this. If you hire another human being to help you with the work that you have to do, you just literally double the amount of time that you have in a day. You went from 24 hours in a day to 48 hours in a day. Okay, that's how you leverage your time and leverage people. Now, this training today is not about leveraging people. Okay, so that's another training for another day. The second thing you can leverage is what we're here for today, which is systems and automations. Okay, systems and automations. Essentially, the umbrella term, okay, is technology. Okay, you can leverage technology, and technology is so great. Many of you have a love-hate relationship with technology, and I get it, because sometimes you want things to work and they don't work. Okay, right? Technology is great when it works and it sucks when it doesn't. I get it. But guess what? We didn't have a lot of these tools even, 10, 15, 20 years ago. We're blessed to have them. We just have to be more disciplined when we use them. And when we get frustrated with it, we have to remember it's going to be okay. There are worse things out there than your technology not working for a few seconds. Okay. So why is technology so useful? Okay. We're going to break that down in just a moment. But technology has actually replaced a lot of the tasks, repetitive tasks that you might have had to pay someone thousands of dollars to do for you in the past. Okay. And so two things you can leverage, just so you guys remember these. Okay. Number one, it's people. And number two, it's technology. Okay. So technology. We talked about systems and automation. So what is a system? Okay. A system is a repetitive process that aims to achieve a specific goal. Okay. A set of repetitive processes that aim to achieve a specific goal. I'm going to give you, so essentially, right, every activity that you do on a daily basis, okay, any project that you're working on, you're basically creating a system for. Okay, that's why they're called project management systems. All right, because you have the project, but then you have the system that helps you manage the projects. Okay, so it's a repetitive process that aims to achieve a specific goal. Now, what types of systems are there? Okay, there are lead generation and marketing systems. Okay, which is essentially, how do I get more people to know that I exist, and how do I get more leads and customer information in my business? Okay. Other types of systems are sales systems, okay, which is, again, a repetitive process. What happens when someone interacts with your business? Who is speaking to that person? Who is showing them and telling them about your products and services? Who is collecting payment? Who is onboarding them once they decide to join? That entire process is repetitive, and it's a system, okay? Operational systems, project management systems, program development systems, client experience and fulfillment. Then we have hiring and management, okay? So just very quickly, those are some different types of systems, okay? Now, the question is, well, why should we build them? Why do we need to build systems? What do you all think? Why should we build systems, okay? Leverage, like I mentioned before, a system is a form of leverage, okay? It allows you to create greater stability and security, because if something happens to you, if you get sick one day, okay, guess what? Your systems are locked in place and they can do the work that you would have had to do before, okay? They save you time, because now, think about this, okay? This is a system example of the system / automation, right? In the past, if someone wanted to schedule a call with you, okay, you might have, number one, had to do it manually, And then when they schedule a call with you, you might have had to send them an email confirming that the call was scheduled manually. You would then have to manually remind the person of the call that you're going to have with them the following day, right? And then once the call came, you'd have to manually give them a ring, okay? Now, all of that happens in an instant automatically without you, okay? It's a one-time fee of energy and effort to put it together, and it runs forever. Can you guys see how that saves you a lot of time? Especially if you've got 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 clients that you would have to do that for. It's incredible, right? It allows you to save money because before you would have to hire, right, a team member for, who knows, a few $1,000s a month to be able to do those types of activities for you. Now you can hire people, but they can focus on higher level tasks, right? Not those repetitive tasks that technology can do for you. It allows you to be consistent, okay? It brings consistency, which is streamlining your process. So everything is the same every single time, okay? You don't have to depend on someone to accidentally misspell a word or type something that they weren't supposed to type, right? The system carries out what you want it to do from day one. It allows you to onboard your clients with ease and grow your business with less headaches. A lot of people, they don't know this, it's subconscious, but they limit their business growth because they're scared of all the headaches that it might bring. But in reality, the reason that they're scared is because they haven't figured out a way to leverage their business and leverage their time with people and technology, okay? So that's what a system is, and that's why you want to build them. Okay, beautiful. So next up, what is an automation? An automation is a technique of making a process or a system operate automatically, okay? So in that previous example of getting someone on your calendar and reminding them, right, of the call time, okay? The big picture process, that's the system, right? I interact with someone, we confirm a time together, we get the call on the calendar, and then I send them, 3 emails leading up to the time, and then I remind them the day of that I'm giving them a call, or I send them a Zoom link. That whole thing is the system, okay? The automation is your ability to take that system and use technology to do it for you, okay? So you don't have to do it, or a team member doesn't have to do it, okay? So that's what an automation is. Now, when it comes to automations, again, what types of automations are there? There are email marketing automations, like I mentioned before, where you can set up a sequence of events, of emails that you set up once, you create once, you put together once, and they run forever, okay? There's SMS marketing or text, okay, where you can set up a sequence of text messages as reminders, confirmation, a monthly check-in for your clients. That could all be automated, okay? Again, like I mentioned before, appointment reminders, follow-up reminders. You can notify team members of specific tasks that they need to complete. Essentially, anything that requires a trigger, okay, like when this happens, then I want this to happen, okay? When this, then that, all right? Once you start looking at the world through this lens, you start to ask yourself, self, what else can I automate in my life? Here's what's really neat about it, right? A lot of the overwhelm and the mental bandwidth that you feel like you do not have is because you're constantly thinking about all these little things that you have to manually do. Imagine if you can clear all of that, okay, and put it into a system and automate that system. Imagine how much more capacity you would have, how much more energy you would have, right? You'd be able to put that energy into more important things in your life, okay? So that's the power of this. Now, there are 3 core mistakes, okay, that people make when it comes to leveraging systems and automations in their life and business, okay? So mistake number 1 is waiting too long to start implementing them, okay? A lot of people look at the systems and automations that we have in place and they think, oh my goodness, how did you do all of this, right? This is insane. It's going to take me years to put this together. And the answer is yes, it's taken me years to put all of it together, okay? Now, the cool thing is it doesn't have to take you years. You can literally install our systems and automations with a click of a button. Okay. And so the reason that waiting too long is a mistake is that you have to start to backtrack everything you've done. Let's say you're in business for a year and you've done without systems and automations, right? Now you have to go all the way to the start and start building them one by one by one by one by one by one by one. And you're going to try and cram them in like a couple months, right? Which is going to take a lot of your energy and effort, which is going to take that bandwidth away from the things that you were doing to grow your business. And then you're going to have a dip, right? Where you're going to not have enough clients, not make enough money for like 3 months, and you're going to stress out and it's chaos, right? So might as well start building them now today, okay? Because you're going to have to do it anyway, might as well do it now, okay? And that way you can slowly build them one at a time. Imagine if you build one system a month, that's it, right? By the end of the year, you'll have 12 solid systems in your business, okay? So waiting too long to start installing them is a mistake. Mistake number 2 is the duct tape method, okay? I want you all to remember this. Complexity is the enemy of achievement, okay? Complexity is the enemy of achievement. I see a lot of people that are using too many different platforms, okay? They have a platform for this. They have a platform for courses, a platform for a calendar system, a platform for email marketing, a platform for all these different things. And they're trying to duct tape everything together, okay? And it's so hard to keep track of. It's overwhelming. And because it's so complex, people don't end up using any of them. They end up paying for all of them every single month, thinking that one day I'll get to it and I'll figure this thing out. And then months later, years later, they haven't figured it out yet because it's just too complicated, okay? So when you can, do your best to find one system that does it all, okay? And they're out there. I'm going to share one with you today, the one that we prefer, that we like to use, okay? So the third mistake that we see is skimping on a system that is going to save your life literally, okay? So the reason I say save your life literally is, think about this, okay? What is life made out of? What is life made out of? Life is made out of time, right? Time is the stuff that life is made of. Now, if you have solid systems in place, what is it saving? It's saving you time. So literally, it is saving your life. Okay. So if something was saving your life, wouldn't you want the best of the best, right? Of course, right? Just like if you were to need heart surgery, okay, God forbid you needed heart surgery, would you want the best of the best heart surgeon, or would you want the cheapest? Let me find the most affordable, cheapest heart surgeon in town. Doubtful, okay, doubtful. So don't skimp on a system. That's where a lot of people start duct taping all these different things together, thinking that they're saving money when they could have just bought one solid system that was a little bit more expensive, but had everything that they needed, okay? Makes more sense, right? So I want you to remember this. There are actually only 2 major platforms that you need, 2 solid softwares that you need in your business, okay? So number 1 is a business software. So business software, meaning a software that handles your marketing, your sales, which is your lead gen, your sales process, okay? Ideally, it also allows the ability to email, to text, to create courses, to have a calendar in there as well, to handle your Google reviews, okay? Ideally, you have an all-in-one business software, okay? And then the second type of platform that you need, and actually you don't even necessarily need this, because we have Marissa, when she had her practice, use Google Docs, okay? A lot of people still use Google Docs to document and to run their practice, okay? So if you did want an EMR or EHR, that software, okay, would be software number 2. If all you did was invest money into those 2 different types of softwares, you'd be in a very, very good position, okay? And so here's an example. So what are some examples of the EMR, EHR software? There's Calyx Health, there's Practice Better, right? And there's a few other ones, Healthy, I think, Simple Practice, etc. And then in terms of business software, the one that we use, okay, and that we give to our clients is Seven Figure Systems. Okay, so Seven Figure Systems is a white labeled version of a platform called Go High Level. You can literally go get it on your own if you would like to. Okay, I'm going to give you a few reasons why you might want to get it with us instead, because we've literally built out all these systems and automation specifically for your type of business already for you. Okay, and for the same price. So it doesn't get better than that. So those are the two different types of systems. Okay, I'll repeat myself. So business software, and then you have your EMR, EHR system. Okay, can you guys see how that makes sense? You have a software for your business, and then you have a software for taking care of your clients. Okay, which yes is a part of the business, but it's like the business is like the marketing, the sales, getting clients, all of that. And then client delivery and fulfillment is how you take care of your clients, how you follow up with your clients, how you document if you're, insurance based. Okay. Maybe it's integrated with like meal plan softwares, etc. Okay. So that's how that differentiates. A lot of people try and build their business in a EMR software. That's not what it's built for. And that's why they end up having to duct tape all this other stuff together. Okay. Cool. So I want to ask you all, can you see the importance of this? Can you guys see the importance of this? Let me know if I did a good enough job of explaining the importance of this. Okay. Cool. So second question for you is, when is it a good time to start saving more time, saving more money, and more energy? When is a good time to start doing that? Is it next week, next month, next year, in 5 years, in 10 years? When is it a good time to start saving more time, money, and energy? Now, of course. Who wouldn't, right? Now, always now. So what I want to share with you all, okay, is our favorite platform. Now, this comes from years of experience. So hopefully you guys can see that we're doing our best to save you a lot of time, save you money, and all the mistakes that we made, okay? We've tried them all. Okay? The past 6.5 years, okay? Earlier, because I was, had a personal training business while in school and all this other stuff, right? But we've tried them all, okay? We've spent thousands of dollars testing them for you, okay? We've tried Kajabi, I've tried Wix, Podia, Mighty Networks, Thinkific, LearnWorlds, Teachable. We've tried them, okay? And we've come to the conclusion that our favorite platform is Go High Level, which again, we've white labeled and we've called Seven Figure Systems, because that's the goal for all of you to make millions of dollars, okay? And also to put the systems into your business so that you can create that level of income and at the same time, not have to work as hard, okay? So I'm going to break down for you what this platform is, and then I'll take some questions, okay? So our favorite platform, what does it do? Number one, it has a calendar system, okay? You can add multiple calendars, unlimited number of calendars for all the different types of appointments that you have, okay? It has a social media planner, which means you can create content and you can put it in the system and it'll post it for you in multiple channels, unlimited, okay? Google My Business, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, I believe there's TikTok, okay? You can post on Twitter, all at the same time. List builder, you can build your email list, and not just your email list, you can collect addresses in case you're ever shipping a workbook or books or things like that. You can collect phone numbers, okay, and additional information. It has an email and SMS marketing system, so you can send emails, and not just one-off emails, but email automations and texts as well. You can text people, have full-on conversations back and forth like you would on your phone. In fact, there's an app for that where you can actually have conversations with people, call them through the app on your phone. You can text them through your phone. You can email them through your phone right through the app, okay? It has a course builder and client portal. Okay, you can literally build all your courses, unlimited number of courses, by the way, all your products, all your services right in this platform. They're actually coming up with a really cool feature where you can actually build communities in there. like a private Facebook group off of Facebook, so your clients aren't distracted, okay? And it also allows you to create affiliates and affiliate links for your products and services. So it'll literally create the links for them, and you just tell the system, these are the offers that I want them to be able to promote for me. Okay, guys, so far, isn't this pretty awesome? Pretty awesome, right? It connects payment processors, okay? So you can literally collect all your payments through this one system, all right? You're able to create the products, the amount, if you want trial periods, all of that, okay? It has a payment processor. You can build websites, you can build a blog, you can create forms and surveys, okay? You can do all of that here, and it comes with hundreds of pre-made templates for websites and what we call funnels, okay? Not funnel cakes, okay? The types of funnels that make you money, okay? And again, like I mentioned, automated reminders and messages as well, okay? So I want to show you a quick comparison, okay? Let's compare. So on the left-hand side, we have features, okay? All the features that this system has, okay? And what it replaces, okay? So literally, you'll see, for example, CRM and pipeline management, it can be up to $99 monthly, okay? Unlimited sales funnels, $297 monthly. A website builder, $29 monthly, which is like Wix, WordPress, etc. Surveys and forms, there's platforms like Typeform, which is like $50 to $60 a month, okay? So this says $49 monthly, right? So you can see all of these different components, if you were to get them on individual platforms, individual softwares that only did that, it would add up to about, what is that? $6,972 per month. There are people out there, maybe not you, but bigger businesses that are literally throwing money away because they're trying to duct tape all these different things, okay? Now, the system that we use, that we recommend, it has all of that, okay? For a fraction of the price. Now, here's what's crazy. Here it says $297 per month, okay? I'm paying for this system, and for all of you, I'm paying about $1,000 per month, okay? It might be like $897 per month, okay? Which for you all, it might be a lot. Now, what I've done is I have actually, like I mentioned, created templates, created automations for you specifically, okay? And if you were to go to High Level's website right now, you could get the lowest tier that includes all of this for just $97, okay? And then they have optional add-ons if you want help with onboarding and setup and all that jazz, okay? Now, we could easily charge more than that because of all the really specialty items that we're putting together for you, okay? But hopefully you can see that compared to duct taping everything else, that even at $297 per month, like that's a freaking steal. That is a steal, okay? So here's what we offer, okay? How many of you are already like, I'm interested in this, like this is definitely something that I need to start implementing ASAP, right? So we offer systems and automation support, okay? What does that look like? So here's what we can do for you, okay? We offer systems and automation support. So it includes a 14-day trial. So you get to trial everything out, okay? Now, the first month, what we do for you, because we want to make sure that you maximize your results, is it's $249 one-time fee for onboarding and setup, okay? That includes the first month. Now, how does it work with the 14-day trial? Because we do have to spend our resources, time and energy to help you with the onboarding and setup, with the 14-day trial, I believe you do have to put $100 down, okay, to help you with the onboarding and setup, okay? You'll have the 14-day trial after that, and then you'll complete the full amount for the first month, okay? So the reason we have it set up this way, and this is the only way that you can get the software, is that we know if you don't do the onboarding and setup with us, you're not going to use it, you're going to forget about it, and you're going to go back to where you're at now with very little energy, putting a lot of effort into things that you should just automate and systemize, okay? So after that, it's only $97 per month, guys. Only $97 per month. y'all know that you guys go and spend at least $100 a month going out to nice dinners, okay? So imagine if you had even more time and money to be able to go out on even more nice dinners without feeling guilty, okay? So first month, $249 includes a setup, includes this all access software. And then it's only $97 per month after that. We don't limit it. You get access to all the features that you would get if you went through them directly. However, what we do, okay, is we're going to implement a systems and automations implementation workshop every month, okay? So if you're just starting to use it and you need help with implementing and getting things set up, like your domain, your landing pages, your lead magnet, different areas of the business that are important to you, you're going to get access to a workshop included for just $97 per month with everything else, where you get to jump on and we help you build stuff, okay? That way you have the support. You're also going to have access to live chat support. Literally, I use it again today. The live chat support that we've paid for you, they answer within 60 seconds, okay? So you constantly get your answers, your questions answered, okay? And guides. We've also created a 7-figure systems mini course, okay, that you will get access to included that breaks down how to use the platform even more in depth, okay? And last but not least, there are no contracts, okay? We do prefer if you let us know a few weeks in advance so we can prepare for it and make those changes and cancel your account. However, there are no contracts. So you're not, you're not tied to a year-long commitment. We do have options for a year-long payment that saves you about $352 per year if you wanted to pay it in full for the year, but there are no contracts otherwise, okay? So yeah, that's 7-figure systems, okay? If you have any questions, if you have specific questions about the systems and automations, about the platform that we use and what it looks like, what it has, what it doesn't, if this did not answer all of your questions, go ahead and do one of two things, okay? You can go to support@thepracticerevolution.co. It is not my favorite way of communication. To be quite transparent with you, hate email. But if you want to get a much faster answer, okay, and contact me directly, you can go ahead and scan that QR code, and it's going to take you to directly to my messenger on Facebook, okay? That'll take you directly to my Facebook Messenger, or you can just find me on Facebook and click send message and send me a message through there as well, okay? So any additional questions that you have that were not answered by this training today, go ahead and shoot me a message. The second thing is, if you want access, okay, to the software, we do have a couple options. So I'm going to give you the options. I'm going to give you the links in just a second, okay? Now, if you want this and you're like, Javi, I want access to the software, let me in, let's do it. Send me a message, okay, just for confirmation. Just send me a message that says, hey, Javi, I want access. Javi, I want access, okay? And we'll get you access to it. All right, so let me briefly show you, okay, what this looks like. So if you want the software with the support that I just mentioned, okay, I'm gonna drop in this page here. Okay, well, actually, I'm not gonna put my information there because then everyone will have it. So basically, the first link that just says software on it is going to give you access to the onboarding and setup and the software for $97 a month plus the workshop, etc. Okay. Now, on the other side of that, we have the software and support. Okay. The software and support, you're going to get additional tech support calls. Okay. That one will be $297 per month. So it is a bit more expensive, but you will get additional support as needed. If you need more details about what that includes, just let me know, and I'll be happy to share with you. Now, once you sign up for either of these, the software or the software and support, okay, you're gonna get taken to a congrats page, okay? So all you have to do once you get taken to that congrats page is literally follow the steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. You should receive some emails with full access, okay? And we'll send you some confirmation as to what you have access to, and we'll get you set up with your onboarding call, Okay, so we can get you all set up with your new systems and automations, so you can get right in there, get access to all of our templates, including websites, email templates, funnel templates, lead magnet templates, literally like the registration forms that people use to give you their contact information. You'll get access to that. If you need application or assessment forms, we have them already all pre-built. Literally anything you can think of, name it, we almost 99.9% sure have it. Okay, so again, if you want to simplify your life, if you want to simplify your business, if you want to leverage the systems and automations, technology that you have access to just make things way easier for yourself, okay, so that you don't always have to be the one doing the work, then what you're going to want to do is shoot me a message with the word access and any additional questions that you have. I'll get those questions answered for you. If you want to start setting up these systems and automations and get the support to do so, okay, and get all the templates and tools and trainings that have taken us years to put together, literally plugged into your accounts with a click of a button, then after you message me access, we get you set up, we get you onboarded, you are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so with that said, sounds good, Angela. Sounds beautiful. All righty. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Again, if you have questions for me, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll talk soon. We'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Take care. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for watching the show. I know your time is super valuable, and I know that you're here to learn how to grow a successful practice. So I have something special just for you. If you are a health expert who is in business or aspiring to be, and you're curious about how to grow a profitable, impactful practice, you're going to want to pay attention. Because as a person who is watching the show, I want you to win. So I've created a bundle of resources exclusively for those who are watching the Practice Revolution. So if you are tired of trying to figure out this game of business, marketing, and sales all on your own, and you're ready to implement what's already proven to work rather than reinventing the wheel, you're going to want to send us a private message on Instagram at The Practice Revolution. And simply just let us know that you watched this show, and we'll personally hand over $7,000 worth of trainings, resources, and coaching that is available only for those who are watching this show on YouTube. So if you want to know how to increase your income, impact, and build a practice that works for the lifestyle that you want and that serves your family at the highest level, send us a private message on Instagram at The Practice Revolution. Do it now so you can win big in your practice and in your life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next show.